Want to do a quick video transplanting all my little starters into some bigger pots. I have different ones. I'm not sure. This soil right here is some I got from somebody, and I think it had a lot of seeds from like weeds and stuff. So I pulled out all the stuff I knew 100% was actually what I planted. But some of this stuff I'm just not sure. I think it's just some weeds. So I pulled out straight, these are beefsteak tomatoes, eggplant, this eggplant, these are all beefsteak tomatoes as well. And I have another flat that I need to transplant. Actually, I think I transplanted most of those already. What I'm doing, I'll show you here real quick. This is my compost bin. It's just a big piece of aluminum that I have twisted around and attached with some foam to keep the sharp edges from getting, poking on anybody. And this right here is rabbit manure. I have a bunch of little baby rabbits and 2 big mama rabbits, and they have a cage where all this can just fall through, and this is really good for your garden. You can put this straight on, it won't burn up anything. So I just put a little pan, I just set it over in here, and I kind of raked off a lot of this into the compost bin that had like big leaves and pine straw and stuff, just so I can get to the actual good stuff and put that in. So I mixed that in with some peat moss here. And this is just a evergreen compost, organic compost, and then a little of the black gold perlite, probably saying that wrong. I put a couple handfuls of that in there in my mixture. And then what I'm doing is, this was more of the starter that I had here was more of a kind of thicker wood chippy mulch type starter. So this is going to have a lot more peat moss, manure, some good stuff to really, now that they've sprouted and are going, feed them really well. So this one's looking really good. And you can see kind of some of the stuff in there. I love these gloves. I tried to plant my tomato plant. They're pretty tall, so they're pretty much planted in here at least halfway. So that'll really let them grow some good roots down in the dirt. This one said beefsteak, and I guess it may be, but it looks really close to the eggplant. So that may be we'll know soon. It could still be a tomato, but it kind of looks like the eggplant a little bit. I'm getting ready to move my greenhouse to the other property. You can see here I'm still making tomatoes. Little yellow pear tomatoes. The okra, I had to cut it, but it's still growing. The greenhouse, this is a peach tree. I'm finna set up a fan in here and a heat lamp, because the last couple nights have been pretty chilly, and the back of the greenhouse back here has come loose, and so that's why a lot of these are looking kind of rough, because it got kind of cold on them. More tomatoes there. These are my peppers. You can see they're still making as well. And this is into January. These are from summer last year. So there's another thing of peat moss. See if I can get over here. This little pepper plant here put out one big old pepper, and it was white. I've never seen one like it. I had planted a whole bunch of stuff, and I really wasn't sure what it was going to be like. Got one tomato here growing, a couple over here. These are the little red tomatoes that will be round. I'm not sure exactly which type. This basil does not like the cold. It just about died down, but you can see it's kind of still alive. So once I get this heat lamp in here and get that fixed down there, that'll resolve, and I'll spring back out. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video to show you what's going on in here and what I'm doing. Look at that, so cute. These are my little chicks, and they are not little anymore. I mean, they're still little compared to my bigger chickens. However, they have gotten a lot bigger from when they were itty bitty born. This is some stuff I just threw some feed in to feed them. I had to move their little house over, and they've gotten big enough now that with the feathers that even with just the one light bulb in there, they still sleep close, but they may move in once it gets a little cooler at night. I was looking to see if I had any okra or any more tomatoes over here. This side was affected the worst because of the cold. This whole piece had blown inward, so it was just like a wind tunnel in here of cold air at night. But looks like nothing really died back all the way. The eggplant is not looking good. This had lots of leaves on it. That may still make it. That one's still doing good, so maybe that one will come back. My ivies really took a big hit. Our roses still have some blooms on them, but they kind of got hit hard with the cold. This here is a small fig tree, so all the fruit trees will be fine either way. They'll just need to be taken out. Actually, when I move the greenhouse, I'll take them out and switch them over and let them sit out for like a week or two before I go ahead and put them in the ground. You can see what I did here on a lot of my more sensitive little plants. I just put a little pot or something over them so that hopefully that'll protect them a little bit from the cold, just to keep them from getting too bad. And it's not too cold in here. Let's see, maybe 60. That's not too cold. As long as it doesn't get below 50, they should be okay. Yeah, I don't know if I really did a good video on it.